You join me on a beautiful, warm winter's day here in South Africa. And today, we're showcasing a piece of history, MK1 CITI Golf. Welcome to Cliff on Cars. I'm Cliff. The CITI Golf is equipped with a 2-liter 16-valve double overhead cam motor. What a gem. If you want to look for clues that this car is using a high-powered motor, you can look at the oil trap over there. That's just giving you a clue that this engine is not from this car, but it's received a heart transplant and it's been given a fantastic motor. What a great choice of engine for this car. Okay, let's have a look. We'd like to thank Washworks for sponsoring today's shoot. So, the CITI Golf has still got a louver on. That's so classic and so cool. And it's got the original sticker from where it was bought. So it was bought from John Whitehead Motors. That was a dealership back then on Church Street, Fred. That's where the car was bought. It's got a very nice exhaust on it now. The sound is just perfect. I just love how this exhaust sounds. It's got CTI mud flaps. If you're South African, you know that's a big thing with us. We love to put our mud flaps onto our cars, especially on the Volkswagens. They've got the white writing on. And it also has Hoopers on it. Hoopers is also one of the VW dealerships back in the days. But let's have a look at what this car's got for its wheels. VR6 rims, sweet, with the center caps, looking good. All right, let's have a look at the door cards. Look how clean this car is. Look at how clean this is. Look how clean this door cards are. Look at the seats inside. This car is in pristine condition. It is unbelievable. That backboard, original backboard. Wanted to have a look at the roof lining. Clean. Look at these backrests over here. Look at all of that. Look how clean all of that is. Unbelievable. Carpets are clean. It's got the ashtrays. It's got back seat belts. You can see. Front door card. Pristine condition. This car is clean. Now, if you look at that front seat, it's different to this front seat. So it's got a GTI front seat for the driver, and it's got a normal seat for the passenger. Pretty cool. And there you have 16-valve Jetta Mark II steering wheel. I love it. Let's go around there. So as I was saying, if you look at the stance, it's got a 60 drop in the front, and the 40 at the back. But it stands lovely. Another thing to look at is, look at these beadings. You don't find these beadings in this condition anymore. And it's also got the blue stripe on the bumper. That tells you that this car is still in good condition. Also give a shout out to Rand Valley Motors, who've also co-sponsored this shoot today. No dents in the bumper, no dents in the body. And there we have CITI Golf, the big name. Let me jump into the car. I want to have a look at. Right, let's get into the car. Let's have a nice look at the dash. Clean dash. No cracks on this dash at all. Mark II Jetta steering wheel. We got white inside the cluster. It's got the fan and the climate control. There's no aircon on this car. It's got a nice cubby holder, and also it's got somewhere where you can put your goods. Like I've put my goods there just under the cubby holder. It's got a little tray. That's very nice. And it's got a gear lock, because yes, this car, the Golf, is a car that does get stolen in South Africa. All right, I want you to take a look at the following, which is very interesting. Those gauges over there, right? Those are not standard in this vehicle. Those gauges come on the Mark I Golf CTI, right? That's one of the editions we had in South Africa. That edition came with those gauges that you see over there. So that's an extra which has been put in this car and looks very, very nice. It's been very nicely done, tastefully done. You also got it on the Mark I Caddy as well. We got those dials there. But overall, what a lovely car. What a gem. Look how clean this roof lining is. Okay, so here we are sitting in the CITI Golf. It's not a 1.3 anymore. It's now a mighty 2-liter 16 valve. Get my belt on. So nostalgic. This car is so clean. I can't tell you how clean this car is. This car is in pristine condition. And it's got one of my favorite steering wheels, a steering wheel from Mark II Jetta 16 valve. Wonderful. I love VW steering wheels from the past, from the late 80s and 90s. Okay, so let's take off. We're gonna drive this car and do a little review. If you know anything about Mark I Golf, you will know that the Mark I Golf GTI set the tone for what was to become the legendary Golf cult. In South Africa, however, it was not started by the Mark I GTI. It was started by the CITI Golf. They came in 3 colors: red, yellow, and blue. There was actually an advert on it, and there was a song for that advert, a little jingle that went something like this: red, yellow, blue. Which one's for you? But this is South African. This is a South African classic. If you talk Golf royalty in South Africa, you can mention all your Golfs. You can mention from Mark I GTI, the Rabbit. You can mention Mark II 16 valve. You can mention the Jumbo. You can mention Golf 4, Golf 5, Golf 6, Golf 7, Golf 8. None of them have the history, the rich history that a CITI Golf has. A CITI Golf is the genesis for golf in South Africa. And does she run? I mean, that was third gear. I just put my foot down. That 16 valve motor is a gem. 16 valve is my favorite VW engine of all time. There's nothing I love more than a 16 valve engine. I just think they're fantastic. Mind you, I did have a 2-liter 16 valve Mark II Jumbo Executive. Now, the CITI Golf doesn't come with power steering, so you gotta get your muscles up if you wanna drive it. It can become a bit of a pain in tight parking lots to try and turn it into the parking lot, but once you're driving like this, it sounds great. Oh yes. But once you're driving it, the steering wheel is easy to handle. So this car's got a drop. I can see it's got a 60 drop. Looks like a 60 drop. But it's driving quite nicely, really. I'm not bouncing too much. I think it's got 60 in the front, 40 in the back from what I'm looking at. And the car's stanced. And I've got to say, I'm really enjoying it. Okay, let's take a left over here. Now I've got to admit something to you. So Bilal sent me a picture of this Golf and I was like, don't get it. And him and Musa have gone ahead and bought it. And I think it's a good buy. It's a very nice, clean Golf. I'm impressed. This motor is solid. This motor is solid. This car drives beautifully. And I mean, I'm only pulling it to 4,500, but it's got grunt, all right? So this car is for sale. So if anyone out there watching the channel, anywhere in the world, and you're looking for a piece of history, I can't get enough of that sound. And if you're looking for a piece of history from South Africa, this is an opportunity. Now, this CITI Golf in this color scheme was only sold in South Africa. So if you're anywhere in the world and you're a Mark I fanatic, I'd say you should buy this Golf. Send us a message on the channel and we'll hook you up with the seller. Let's go around the circle. Yeah, look, I'm turning around the circle, I'm going back. And yeah, it's not that difficult to turn at all. That was 6,000. Oh yes. Lovely exhaust on it. Can you hear that exhaust note? It's beautiful. So I'm in Gauteng, I'm in Joburg, and I'm just thinking to myself, you know what, I wouldn't mind driving this car all the way back home. I did drive a couple of weeks ago, I did drive up a CITI Golf, the Billabong CITI Golf, and I came to drop it here by Musa, and I've got to say, that has 1.6, but this 16 valve 2-liter motor is miles ahead of that 1.6 that was in the Billabong. Now this car, I would love to drive back home. That's what I'm thinking as a guy. I'd love to actually drive this thing back to Nelspruit. Man, I feel like it's 1988. Because those years, the CITI Golf was everywhere in this color scheme. Red, yellow and blue, they were everywhere. We even had the microbus, which was in the same color scheme. Look inside here. It's so clean inside here. Roof lining is in perfect condition. The seats are clean, door cards are clean, carpet is clean. The gauges, it's got CTI gauges, a bit of an upgrade. It's got the CTI gauges down there. They are clean and in pristine working condition. Oil pressure, battery pressure. It's just, you don't get it like this anymore. Dash has no cracks. Super clean. And did I tell you that all the door handles actually work? So if you know anything about VWs of this era, you would know that whether it's a Golf or a Jetta, the door handles never work. But they work in this one. All of them work in this one. What a pleasant drive. You can drive this thing civilized like I'm driving it now. That's third gear, fourth gear, and we're moving along. We can drop it back into third and this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. I just hope this car will go to the right person who will understand what it is, the history behind it, the importance of it, in the greater scheme of the Mark 1 in South Africa. It's a perfect car for your son or your daughter who's going to varsity. I've got to say that whoever built this car did a good job. Musa has really cleaned this car up and it's in pristine condition. Fantastic car. I wouldn't mind having this car for myself as a daily. I wouldn't mind at all.